Well, good morning. And if you're hearing snuffles and coughs and things, well, I've just been running. And God, it's made me reflect. I'm out on the wonderful area near the Earlstoke enclosed cricket ground. And you see this is much different to when I normally do this, but it made me reflect because we'll have the beautiful bluebells out here soon. And maybe think about the subject of the hour, the topic affecting all of us, no question about that, and we'd be naive not to think it will, if it hasn't already, is COVID-19 or coronavirus. So, reflections as I was running around. I was coaching a guy earlier this week, runs a massive, brilliant organisation, really important organisation in the world of relationships, and we were discussing coronavirus and the nature of crisis. And I brought to his attention the Chinese symbol, ironic really, where it started, the Chinese symbol for crisis, which involves both danger and opportunity. And I have to say, we had a brilliant conversation about what sort of opportunities could arise as a result of this terrible virus and disease. And really in terms of community, in terms of building community, in terms of building an international community, in terms of helping each other, but certainly in terms of embracing the incredible facilities of the internet, social media, so things like WhatsApp, FaceTime, Skype, Teams, the Microsoft version, and how we can actually see a face. I know this is an ugly old bloody face, but how we can see a face, how we can actually connect with people in so many ways. If they're stuck alone, let's get an app to them. Let's somehow borrow one of the kids' iPads or platforms or phones. Take one out of the family, give it to an older relative. Get them taught how to use FaceTime or WhatsApp, and let's keep connected in that way. And of course, schools. As universities, schools closing, it's happening around the world. It's happening increasingly over here. How do we continue to enable education to occur? I mean, there's all these facilities that have been going for a number of years, but now's a chance to really embrace them and ensure that not only have we set up for this crisis, but that we're ready for the future and actually can take the opportunity of having these facilities to use more effectively in the future in case someone's ill or off school for one reason or other, or excluded, or their parents have taken them out, or there's home teaching, homeschooling. There's so many different ways we can embrace the opportunities of this rather desperate crisis. And as you can see, I'm taking one, which is I'm going to use the time this week. I was supposed to be going to Oman on last Friday night. Third time it's been postponed for different reasons. Very sadly, the last time was when the Sultan died that day and I was on the way to the airport. So, these things happen. This is the third time, and this is obviously because of coronavirus. So I'm here this week and I wasn't expecting to be. So I'm going to make the most of it, work on my fitness, work on the stretching that I don't normally do enough of, get on the golf course if I possibly can, and catch up with a lot of the admin and work that I enjoy putting off. So there are opportunities. What are they for you? I mean, it's all specific. It's all different for each of us. And we'll have friends, we'll have older relatives. Let's get alongside them. Let's help each other. Let's reach out. And one thing we mustn't do is isolate, abuse, decry those people from nations where they've already been dealing with it, like Italy have been dealing with it significantly. And I've heard of, and even with some of the Chinese feeling, and the Asian countries feeling like they've been abused in our country or isolated. This is a time where actually we reach out, we help, because that way in time they'll be through it and past it, and we'll be the ones struggling, and we'll need the help. And this is an opportunity for that classic word, Ubuntu. I am because we are. It's a Desmond Tutu coined the phrase, but I mean, it's been around for a very long time, a very beautiful Bantu word. I am because we are. Let's connect, let's help each other, but not too close physically. Let's work out ways that we can look after and support each other from every nation across the globe. Hey, make it yours. Good luck. Have a great week and stay safe.